All right, guys, this little video I made yesterday, put up, it got a lot of visibility, particularly on a place called, particularly on Twitter, something like 350,000 views. It was a video of just me running, on this here little treadmill of mine. This is called an Assault Fitness treadmill. I said, hey, look, I ran 200 meters in 30 seconds. And, obviously if it was not outside, it's a treadmill. It doesn't mean anything. I basically ran outside with similar times. I mean, it seems to be fairly equivalent. In fact, I think the treadmill's slightly harder. Then there was this sort of the commentary that, hey, being able to sprint is nothing. You should be able to run a fast, say 10K. And, to which I responded that I think probably as someone in my age group, almost 60 years of age, the capacity to sprint at a reasonably high speed is probably more unique and also more beneficial in many ways than the ability to run a 10K at a reasonable pace. And I think the reason for that is that, it's much harder to be able to sprint fast, in my view. It takes more sort of components in that, you can run without stressing the system to the degree that sprinting requires. Sprinting requires tremendous forces on the body, and if your musculoskeletal system is not prepared for that, you're going to tear things up. You're going to fall apart. And that's why most people don't do it, quite honestly, because most people aren't prepared for it physically. It takes a lot of time and effort. Additionally, for me to run a fast 10K, let's say you run something, in the sub 45 minutes or something along those lines, I would have to lose quite a bit of hard-earned muscle. Probably in my adult life, I've probably managed to add about 65 pounds of lean mass throughout my entirety of my adult life. I'd probably have to lose much of that, and I'm not willing to do that. It's too metabolically beneficial for me to maintain the muscle mass I have. Now, I'm okay losing a little bit of weight, and I will over the next couple of years as I have goals of, as I mentioned, dunking basketballs and, running certain, times, a sub 60-minute 400 meter, a sub 13-second 100 meter, a sub 6-minute mile, yet still, and still retain the capacity to deadlift 600 pounds, so that is, something that I think is an important consideration. Another thing, some other guy says, well, you just fake everything and the deadlifts you do are fake and the numbers you put up based on this particular video here. And, the guy, well, I assume it's a guy. The handle name is Samantha Fox, who is my recollection. She was like some 80s singer or something like that. So I don't know why a male would, take that as his pseudonym. Maybe he's got some autogynephilic properties or something like that. But, to point out and say, well, I've been in the gym enough to know that 4 plates and a bar is 405, right? 3 wheels, 4, 2 wheels, 3 wheels, 4, 225, 315, 405, 495, on and on. I've been there forever. But in my gym, because when I bought the equipment, I was looking to save money. And so I bought a bunch of these things. These are 55-pound plates, as you can see there. These are a bunch of 55-pound plates I have. I've got, I think 8 of these. Yeah, I've got 2 of them way over there on that machine. So I have 8 of those, and I've got a couple 45s, 35s. These are 25s, and I've got some smaller plates. So, the weight stack doesn't look like you might be used to being in the gym, but there's no reason for me to fake numbers. Even if I were lifting 365 as a guy, I presume, not 431, the number of people that would know the difference and care and be impressed by that is less than 1%, right? There's not like a lot of people that sit there and count your plates and know exactly what's on there. And I have no reason to make that stuff. It doesn't gain me. I would get just as much respect pulling 365 for 20 as I would 431 for 20 from the vast majority of the people. So there's no reason whatsoever to embellish that. Although some people seem to like to. I'm not sure what the deal is on that. But anyway, like I said, the box jumps I do are legit. Nordic curls I do, they're legit. So I will be heading out to the track, assuming the weather's nice enough for me to do that. I'll try to get a nice 200 meters on film. I estimate I should be able to come very close to the 30 seconds ahead on the trail, maybe faster, maybe certainly within a second. I don't think that'll be an issue. So anyway, there you go. So controversy, not really controversy. It's kind of funny how sort of petty some people are. But nonetheless, I'm going to keep grinding, keep doing my thing. And I hope you guys do too. I hope you guys all hopefully there's some level of inspiration here, not just jealousy. I hate to think that it's just jealousy that motivates people, but I mean, you know, it's just showing what you are capable of doing with, you know, good lifestyle, good diet, good, you know, exercise habits, good consistency. You can do some very, I think, you know, high level things even into older ages. And I hope that we see more and more people that do that, because I think it's great. I think it's great to be able to have the capacity to enjoy life and live life. And this is part of it. You know, why do I train and exercise so the rest of my life is more enjoyable? Because I don't feel limited by anything. There's a lot of people that can't do this or that. They're not willing to try this or that or experience these parts of life because they're limited by, quite frankly, just being so deconditioned or so weak. And that is not acceptable to me, or in my life anyway. All right, guys, let me know what you think. We'll talk to you soon.